Do you dare to enter the unknown? What if reality isn't what it seems? What secrets could the darkness hold? Are you ready for the truth? Stay until the end to understand everything. In the heart of Iceland, a land of breathtaking landscapes and ancient folklore, a series of events unfolded that would forever haunt the village of Reykjavik. Between December of 1978 and January of 1979, something sinister stirred in the eye of the cold winter. The tales of exploits began with the voices of the locals, claims of whispers echoing through the night, shadows lurking just beyond the glow of streetlights, and children refusing to step outside after dusk. It was on a frigid evening in December when a resident named Valdemar Ísleifsson first noticed the strange occurrences. As he walked home from the village tavern, laughter and muffled voices pursued him, despite the solitude surrounding him. When he turned his head, he found nothing but the barren landscape, painted with the luminous glow of the moonlight. The unsettling sensation that he was being watched gnawed at him as he quickened his pace. Days turned to weeks, and the whispers grew louder, often accompanied by the creaking of doors and unexplained cold spots within the homes of his neighbors. Around the same period, a group of school children playing outside reported seeing a figure darting between the trees. Their teacher, an insightful woman named Halla Kristjansdóttir, who had lived in Reykjavik all her life, dismissed it as mere fantasy. However, she couldn't shake the uneasy feeling that something was brewing beneath the surface of their quaint existence. Children began refusing to step outside, citing nightmares of shadowy figures calling their names. As this terror spread, locals attempted to rationalize the madness. They recalled the tales of the local spirits, particularly the Huldufolk, or hidden people, said to inhabit the mountains and rocks. The Huldufolk were infamous for playing tricks on mortals, but many believed they were harmless. However, in light of the chilling experiences shared by the villagers, the connection between their fears and the Huldufolk became a low murmur in the back of their minds, threatening to manifest into tangible dread. The crescendo of dread peaked when residents discovered phenomena that would defy their sanity. A farmer, while tending to his livestock one morning, noticed the ground trembling as if alive. That evening, his cow circled the pen erratically as though spooked by an unseen presence. The incident made waves in the local press, drawing further attention to Reykjavik and its peculiar happenings. Meanwhile, reports flooded in regarding missing pets and animals acting strangely, as if sensing something unnatural prowling within their habitats. Fear gripped the community. They became vigilantes of the night, hoping to confront whatever haunted their home. As weeks went by, more chilling testimonies surfaced. Some residents claimed to have experienced vivid episodes of sleep paralysis, trapped in beds while watching inscrutable shapes glide through their homes. It was as if an unseen force toyed with them, reminding them of their vulnerability. Sporadic sounds of laughter and wailing filled the air, echoing through empty streets long after the sun dipped below the horizon. The unnerving voices lingered in the minds of the people, leaving an imprint of doubt and anxiety. In February of 1979, after numerous heart-wrenching testimonies, the national news caught wind of the terror in Reykjavik. Journalists pricked their curiosity further with interviews and articles, dubbing the occurrences the Reykjavik phenomena. This newfound notoriety turned the village into a curiosity, an unusual, albeit frightening spot on the map. Despite media sensationalism, many locals held firm in their belief that they were plagued by something otherworldly. Some nights residents would hear rumbles resembling thunder deep within their homes, even on clear-skied evenings. But when brave souls ventured to investigate, they were met only with an unnerving silence. It was as though whatever inhabited Reykjavik was relishing in the chaos, waiting for another moment to strike from the shadows. It became nearly impossible to distinguish between rumors and truth, enhancing the fearful atmosphere of the village. The Icelandic police, alerted by reports of disturbances, filed logs chronicling the unusual encounters. But outside of interpreting these testimonies, no tangible evidence was uncovered. Officers responding to frantic calls would find only fleeting traces that raised more questions than answers. Most reports remained vague and confusing, leading to speculation that something far stranger was at play. One particular incident recorded on the night of January 21st, detailed haunting sounds emanating from nearby forests, leading officers to consider that perhaps the folklore had more to it than they cared to admit. In time, the villagers turned to rituals and traditions, hoping to bring peace against this lurking dread. Led by Hala, many convened at twilight each week, lighting candles and sharing stories, some hopeful, some steeped in sorrow, of encounters with the shadowy figures that had upended their lives. Yet as they clung to their ancestral tales, little did they know they might have been inviting something back into the world that should have remained hidden. The Reykjavik phenomena spurred intense debates and encouraged scholars and residents alike to ponder the relationship between fate, folklore, and the unknown, beckoning the question, can believing in the unexplained manifested into existence gradually split the community? Those who sought answers questioned the fabric of their fears, while others chose to remain steadfast in their skepticism, cultivating an ever-widening rift between them as months dragged on without any closure. As the years rolled by, thanks in part to a documentary produced in the early 2000s, the story of Reykjavik faded into the background of Icelandic lore. Flashbacks of cold nights and echoed whispers lingered for those who had experienced it, inscribed in the stone of their memories. Echoes of the past found their way into tales shared over firesides, where voices trembled with reverence, still causing chills to plummet down spines of those who dared listen. Today, visitors to Reykjavik might feel a strange charge in the air as they walk the cobblestone streets, sensing that remnants of the past are very much alive. And while the incidents themselves were attributed mostly to folklore and youthful imaginations over time, the truth remains, a mystery shrouded in ice-cold dread. So next time you hear a gust of wind or a child's laughter after dark, ask yourself, what if it isn't just the echoes of the past? What if something still lingers in those shadows, waiting and watching? If you found this chilling tale captivating, subscribe to explore more unsettling stories from around the globe. Don't let them hide in the dark.